Just before the commercial there, you met Captain Merlot. Now it's Captain Scott, right? Good Monday morning to you. For some of you waking up, you might not know where the snow is this morning, but we found it right here in Floodwood. It's quiet on the bus right now, but it has not been quiet on this bus. It's wild. It's crazy. We're having a fun morning out here on the Sunspot bus, getting the vitamin D. Back in the day, hundreds called this area home. Now there are no more traces of taconite to be found in this ghost town. Cent by cent, it all adds up. In 2015, nearly 2.6 million visitors came down to Minnesota from Canada. Groceries to go is pretty simple. Volunteers head to the store, grab a cart, pick up some items on the list, hit the checkout lanes, and head home to clients in need. 3 options are now swinging in front of the Duluth School Board. Funding for the project would come from the 2018 fiscal budget. Border officials tell us anywhere from 500 to 2,000 Canadians pass through the Grand Portage Port of Entry every single day. But folks in the red, white, and blue are also making the trip to visit our neighbors to the north. But first, tonight's lead story. One man is dead after a shooting on the Fond du Lac Reservation this morning. Good Friday evening, I'm Brett Scott. We're covering this developing story this evening after an early morning shooting in Cloquet has left one man dead. Well, good morning and welcome to your only local news at 7. I'm Brett Scott. And I like how they're all kind of small, so you can have a few of them.
Exactly,
right?
They're small so you don't have to have the guilt.
These ones are.
You tell yourself that.
Spring has officially sprung here now in the Northland because Gordy's Hi-Hat is opening up today for its 57th season. But you still get to participate, right?
Cool, dude.
Cool dude, all right. And explain your garb that you're wearing today, your hat.
Fox 21's Brett Scott is live for us at the deck. Brett, good morning.
Hey Natalie, good morning to you. We just headed back inside here and you can smell the pancakes outside. It's just an awesome morning here down at the deck. Come on down and get your pancakes. The countdown is officially over and the big day is here November 8th, Election Day.
We were up until 1 o'clock in the morning.
Just hours after his running mate touched down in Minneapolis, Republican vice presidential nominee Mike Pence took to covering the northern part of Minnesota, stopping in Duluth.
He's a good man and I think he will be a good vice president for Donald Trump.
Linda and John Corpella drove from Mountain Iron to attend the rally.
We need a change in this country, a dramatic change, and that change is Donald Trump, I believe.
Faith expressed from frustration.
This is our adorable, deplorable Sophia.
Supporters of all ages coming together on a windy election eve.
And for somebody to say that you could abort a kid by cutting him up at 9 months, holy cow, that's horrifying.
It has been on all different types of playgrounds for all different age levels.
You might think this mama is speaking to the tune of swings or slides.
It's found in football fields, on running tracks.
It just so happens the topic in this week's classroom happens to be rubber mulch.
So now it's a matter of funding, and so that's where we're moving forward.
Kristen's daughter is proud to attend Lowell Elementary after attending a nature-based preschool.
When I was starting to decide where I wanted to have her go to kindergarten, I started looking at all the different options in Duluth.
With the new Spanish immersion program making a debut at Lowell, Kristen was sold, but not without concern.
When we saw that there was the mulch on the playground, that's when we formed the nature committee here and made the new nature playscape that is just adjacent over to the side of the playground over there.
The natural play area is a place where students can use imagination. With logs, free space, and sticks, learning is created in a clean environment.
It wasn't a matter of, do we need a study to confirm it? It's just, we don't need to have our kids keep playing on it until we have definitive proof. We just need to get them off of it now until there's a health concern.
We have our consultant on board who is currently preparing construction documents.
Dave Spooner with Duluth Public Schools says after Tuesday's vote by the Duluth School Board, engineered wood fiber chips will be installed at 10 sites, a price tag of nearly $630,000.
Once those documents are complete, we'll solicit bids, and those bids will contain alternates for the school board to determine how they want to proceed with implementation of this project.
3 options are now swinging in front of the Duluth School Board. Funding for the project would come from the 2018 fiscal budget. A second option is to complete all elementary playgrounds in the district while giving the district the option to hold off on middle school sites for 2 or 3 years.
And the third option would be to juggle the district into 3 equitable portions and then complete that work over a period of 3 years.
A 3-year period breaking up the burden on the district's general fund.
So it's not just us in Duluth as parents questioning it. This is a state thing.
For now, the issue remains in the hands of the school board, but also in the hearts of parents protecting their children.
We do not want this to come out of, our classrooms, with a teacher being cut or a program being cut at any of the levels.
In Duluth, Brett Scott, KQDS FOX 21.
Medicine bags and dream catchers, and do a lot of carving.
Duluth native Greg Peterson. He's focused and fairly talented when it comes to making many things.
I can walk outside in the woods and watch the deer and go down the river, and that's what I enjoy.
Working as a handyman, it can be difficult to find time to see his lovely wife.
In order to spend time with her when she's busy making dolls, I help her stuff the doll parts.
You may think of it as a different type of date.
The heads, the arms, the legs, the bodies.
But Greg
She'll ask me to choose between one piece of fabric or another.
doesn't bat an eye at the opportunity to assist his partner in crime.
Occasionally, she'll take my choice. Occasionally.
My husband was diagnosed with cancer.
Carol Peterson wasn't going to let cancer cancel her plans of marrying her soulmate. She proposed to Greg shortly after he was diagnosed.
She enjoys being creative with the dolls.
Life's unfortunate events
To keep my sanity, I found a doll pattern I had bought online.
threading the needle, giving birth to Wish Babies.
Wish Babies started about 1.5 years ago.
Starting with one doll snapping a pic and posting for friends to see.
It was a hit and people wanted one, and it kind of blossomed from there.
Kept her mind off of the bad things that were going on.
Tucked away in her snug sewing room,
Everybody seems to like them.
fabrics, buttons, and bobbins have helped make nearly 100 babies in just 1 year since Greg's diagnosis.
Oh, I'm proud of her.
Pride coming from his heart. Greg knows well the heartache this woman has been through.
My wish at the time was that they would just make you smile.
October 13th, 1991.
My first husband and I were part of a support group because my daughter had passed away when she was small.
Never forgetting her baby girl, Nicole.
She was my only child at the time.
Nicole losing a battle at life, passing after cardiac complications.
It's very hard to find a reason to keep going after something like that.
But she did, finding support in a time of emotional turbulence.
I started making angel dolls for the people that were in the support group for their children that they had lost. And maybe helping them just a little bit helped me.
Helping others to ease the heartache.
Whether you're having a good day or a bad day.
Since the death of her daughter, Carol has managed to overcome a miscarriage as well. But then a new wish came through.
I had twin boys since then, and there was no time for sewing.
For 20 years, Carol called it quits on quilting and sewing. But today,
it's developed into making them look like people or people's interests, and I do the pupils.
She's back at it after dealing with another dose of reality.
If it brings a smile, that's all I need.
The amazing thing that she does is she takes people's personalities and puts them into the doll.
Heidi Johnson has the pleasure of working with the creator of Wish Babies.
This is my Coca-Cola doll here, and I cherish her. I just think she's just beautiful. Those eyes are crazy. They're beautiful.
Beautiful, colored pencil eyes.
That's that.
Coming from a warm heart.
The hearts on the back of the dolls are to represent her daughter, Nicole.
The heart for Nicole and 2 hearts for my boys, who basically saved my life.
Now thankful for a life to live after dealing with death and diagnosis.
She just puts her heart and soul into them.
This Jersey girl is now enjoying a life of love, laughs, and new adventures.
Best part is when you get the baby done and you can start playing with hair and accessories and bows.
Making new memories, but never forgetting why Wish babies were born.
Kind of a fun thing to do with her.
The second I saw her, I fell in love with her. She's just beautiful.
It seems to bring out the kid in everybody, and they smile.
In Duluth with photojournalist Adam Jaganich, Brett Scott, KQDS FOX 21.